Hi.
Hey!
Here we are. Two pearls in a pod. I'm Cheryl.
Go ahead, Brenda. This is Brenda.
I'm not a pearl in. Well, I guess I could
Today
be.
you're a
I'm
pearl
in the
in a
middle.
pod.
I'm the pearl in the
You're
middle.
three pearls in a pod today.
Yes. And I'm Becky.
We're at Cast On Yarn Studio in Vermilion, Ohio, and we're here to talk about Brenda's yarny goodness and everything.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Look at this.
Should we get to know Brenda a little bit?
We
first?
should.
Okay. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your fiber story?
Okay. Well, I'm Brenda, and I am a proud yarn shop owner. I'm here in Vermilion, and I guess it started when I was a young girl in 4-H. My very first project was a poncho, and so look at how.
Do you still have it?
That's a big project.
Do you still have it?
I don't. I wish I did though, but
Where is it? Where did it go?
I don't
Was it
know.
acrylic?
It was.
So it's still somewhere.
It did not decompose.
It has to be somewhere, but yes.
What
so
color was it?
It was blue. It was blue, and I remember my first horror story about not getting enough yarn. So it was, I begged my parents, please, I want to take a class. I want to do something. So they said, okay. So here we go. I think it was Kmart. It was the only store in town because I'm a Michigan girl from a small town in Michigan. And so here we go to Kmart, and my parents were like, well, we'll see if she finishes it, or, we don't know about this knitting stuff that much. And so...
So your mom wasn't a knitter?
Well, my mother actually is a crocheter and a sewist. My grandmother is a crocheter, was a crocheter, and my grandfather, but my Aunt Sharon, she actually... is the knitter in the family. So I pretty much, used to just admire everything that she made and she still makes all kinds of really cool things. But, so anyway, we go to Kmart and we pick out a color, and so it was just, I can't even remember how many skeins, but we didn't get enough. So
Do you remember the brand?
Red Heart?
Red Heart.
Yeah. Didn't we all? Pretty much start.
I didn't start knitting until I came into contact with local yarn stores.
Okay.
So I didn't go through that acrylic. I went straight to yarn snobbery.
Yeah.
So
you were a cross-stitcher.
I was a cross-stitcher when I started out.
Well,
Yeah.
you still cross-stitch.
I do cross-stitch a little bit. It's hard. Cross-stitch is harder on my hands.
So to finish the story on the poncho, or to, I guess, continue with I was knitting in 4-H and was working on the poncho and ran out of yarn. So we went back to the store, and wouldn't you know it, different dye lot,
Right.
Yep.
and quite a difference.
Okay.
Quite a difference in the color. So
It seems
broke my heart.
It seems like the bigger companies have kind of their dye lot now seems to be a lot better than what it used to be.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Better than it
Again,
used to
trial
be.
and error. What do you do? So
Right.
anyway, I did finish it, and I was very happy.
So did your aunt teach you then, or did someone in 4-H teach you?
I think I pretty much watched everybody, and I think 4-H is really who taught me, and my aunt helped me some, but I'm pretty much self-taught. I mean, I trial and error. I remember reading patterns from what it used to be before there was any tech editing, and
Right,
just
before
getting so
YouTube.
frustrated.
Right.
Yes.
YouTube is like you
Right.
can
Or
do anything.
YouTube.
YouTube has
Yes.
been instrumental. I've been knitting for probably 6 or 7 years, and YouTube has been where
Amazing.
I learned. I mean, I took a class
Yeah.
at Elmore with the Michelle Hunter book, and just watched YouTube. Still now, somebody's like, "Oh, do you want to do a class?" And no, I'll just watch YouTube. Because people don't want me in their class, because most of the time I just go in there and screw around.
Oh.
And so I've actually gotten into some trouble before.
You're a bad girl.
Remember?
You should know better.
Yes.
I know.
In your line of work.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know. I want to go screw around.
That's okay. That's what makes you fun.
Or something else that I would do, I would knit ahead of everybody else. So when they were learning that block, I was already done with it. And then I would be distracting. And I did get reprimanded several times in that class as an adult.
It's okay.
Well, you got to keep in line, man. Got to...
Yep.
Right.
So what led you to open a storefront?
My love of yarn. Because I had always dreamed of this. It's been my dream.
It's
actually
in the community, I imagine.
Yes.
I think the community, I know when we went to Rhinebeck, that was like the first time I really felt immersed in the community. We stood in line for hours for many things, and it wasn't that bad because everybody was knitting and talking.
All ages, all genders.
Yes.
It didn't
matter.
Sometimes my kids are like, oh, you're, that's old lady craft, which I know they're just harassing me because they all know how to knit. But to go there and see, like, children to young women,
right,
to men, just everyone.
Everyone is there.
Everyone. Nobody's excluded. That's the beauty of
and loving it, like being so excited about it, and the sweater, like this, just since I've been knitting about 25 years, but mostly it was those scarves, and so the last 6 years is probably when I've really expanded. But just to see, like, from when I start, 6 years ago to what people are knitting now, the sweaters, it's crazy.
It is.
It's beautiful. And my granddaughter said, Grandma, crop sweaters are trending right now, and she's 13, so her sweater's almost done.
Oh.
So I'm excited.
And if it doesn't fit Morgan, it fits me. Yeah. I tried it on.
Her mom's already eyeing it up. So
is that the same mom who makes fun of you for being an old lady knitting?
A little bit.
I've never made fun of you for being an old lady knitting.
I know.
So
yeah,
It's out. It's
and
mine.
You did make me a hat, so not by choice, but
I don't know that was not in that
was
did not get stitched with love, but I didn't love a hat that I made.
I love it.
I didn't like how it fit in the sizing, and I didn't gauge. I'm terrible about doing swatch. Like I'm bad. I know that I should do it, and it was a color work hat, and I just gave it to her.
So what kind of classes do you offer here at Cast On?
Beginner, advanced.
I know. I see some of your postings on Facebook and Instagram with the kids that you teach, and I love to see the kids.
So much fun.
I love to see the kids.
Not too long ago, I did a group of Girl Scouts, just adorable, sweet as sugar, and so excited about learning. That's the main thing is teaching people.
Now, do you ship or do online at all yet?
I do not have online store. I firmly believe in brick and mortar. That's my love. I love, I love small town. I love, local. And I love, just the brick and mortar aspect. But I have an online presence. It is.
Okay, so how would someone follow you online? How could they find you?
You can find me on www.castonyarnstudio.com is my website. I also have an online presence, Instagram and Facebook. If I post something and you see it and you love it, I send things out all the time.
So you do.
I do.
You do some of that.
I do an online.
What's your Instagram?
It's Cast On Yarn Studio.
Okay.
Yeah, Cast On Yarn Studio. Yes.
All right.
It gets me in trouble sometimes. Your online postings get me in trouble, and then I'll send Becky, sometimes you probably see it. I just tag her in it, and then she's like, "I'm not buying any more yarn."
Yeah.
And 2 days later, we're eastbound on Route 2. Yeah. Like, here we come.
Yeah. I was just thinking that we've known each other for a long time. Just through the yarn store, just getting back.
Because you had a different yarn store here in town.
I did.
And that was about the time I started knitting. Maybe even, I think I went in there before I really had started knitting. Because I was on a cross-stitch tour shop hop. And there's a cross-stitch store here in town. And I was there, and then I was with Joy, one of my friends, and she was a knitter, and we went in.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And so that is how we came to know each
Yeah.
other.
Your husband used to bring chocolates.
He would go to Brummers. I'd have to try
So
to like
cute.
get rid of him so I could shop a little bit. And then he is a quick shopper though, and he comes back.
Our followers have met Don and Jim.
Yeah.
We had them on the podcast.
That
a few
didn't get
times.
posted though, did it?
Yeah.
The Michigan one? Oh,
I haven't met your honey yet.
we'll have
I've
to bring
seen
him
'em.
in.
Yeah. Well, when motorcycle season comes
Yeah.
around, we'll
Yeah.
bring the boys in.
Okay.
'Cause the US 6 diner is. We could bring a whole motorcycle group.
Yeah, a lot of-
We could bring.
Yeah, and
we could
there's
bring the
other
Todd
knitters,
in.
yeah.
We could bring the Todd in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's one of our motorcycle gang guys.
Cool.
So, what's your favorite technique? What do you like to do?
Oh, I loved cables.
I
Getting
like
really
cables,
into
too.
color work too. Love color work. Cables are just awesome. But I can totally get into anything. I mean, garter, purl. I mean, I just love yarn. I love knitting. I love it all. Yes. So
Well, I have a few rapid fire questions.
okay, go
you.
for it.
Okay. This one's obvious. Well, let's see. We'll start with English or Continental.
Both.
Really?
I'm primarily, yeah.
Wow.
I just
Impressive.
yeah.
Okay, needles, metal or wood?
Depending on what I
Project
grab.
Yarn.
Depending on what
okay,
I grab.
okay.
Pretend, yeah.
Wool or acrylic?
Well, wool.
Yeah.
Well, superwash or non-superwash?
Yeah, superwash.
Superwash or
non.
non-superwash?
I'm more into a non-superwash, but I love a superwash too.
I wasn't.
yeah.
I wasn't as much into the non-superwash until I met Brooklyn
I
Tweed.
love
So
a non-superwash. Oh, I just love it.
How about socks or shawls?
Socks,
Coffee or tea?
coffee,
And socks, top up or bottom down?
top
Toe.
down, toe, not toe,
Not toe.
No, cuff down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, well, why don't we go into showing some of what she offers here?
her
and-
yarny goodness.
Yes.
I want to talk about her yarny
Okay.
goodness just
Your
a little
hat
bit.
is gorgeous.
So this hat is Brooklyn Tweed Arbor. I finished it last night. I was up kind of late.
And the
Late
pattern
in my
is?
world. The pattern is The Wavy Legs by Jody Brown,
Grocery Girls.
of the Grocery Girls. And Brenda has these little tags here that say cast on. Love it. Like the cutest. This pattern, full disclaimer. This pattern is not for distracted knitting. It wasn't for me. Like
Yeah.
I tried to knit at a knit group with it and I ended up always taking it out. I needed to be at home, but I loved knitting this. I'm going to knit the bright pink in the same pattern.
It's such a cute hat.
Love it.
One skein.
That's what I was just going to
Well,
ask.
and I was at Yarn Chicken. I probably had 4 yards left.
Yeah.
So
but it's good.
perfect way to get for it to all be used up.
4 yards, 4 inches.
No, it was
No,
like
4
it was like it
yards.
was
Okay.
a little bit
Oh,
of a
little
ball.
ball. Okay.
It was a ball.
And that's Arbor, right?
This is Arbor,
One
and
skein Arbor.
I am in love with this Arbor. Love it.
It's awesome.
I've been saying how much I love it. So you have the hat you have on is what's the hat called?
The hat I have on is called Cloudline, and this is a brand new pattern. And what's exciting about this is it takes 2 skeins, and you can just grab 2 of your favorite colors. Is that what you're doing next?
This is what I'm gonna do.
And
So 2 of what weight?
it is a fingering weight.
Okay.
It's a fingering weight. And what's cool about it is they have come out with the most coolest patterns to help the beginner knitter. So I'm getting ready. I'm going to be doing a knit along and just get people that are.
knit along.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any more knit
Oh,
alongs.
it's-
I'm sorry. I am no.
It's not
Knit
that big
alongs
a-
end
yeah.
up making me feel bad about myself because then
I love a knit along.
Becky will be sending me pictures while I'm at work slaving away. I am slaving away all week, and then she's I'm done. I got this much done. I have this done. And then the next thing you know, she's got it on, and I'm like, I have this much done.
Well,
I'm
this is
I'm
a
slaving away with a 2-year-old.
mindless project for a person that is, a little more medium to advanced. But this is a first hat, so
it's going to be really cool. I mean, I just love it. Isn't it cute?
This is what you're going to do for the knit along?
Yeah.
I can probably...
A beginner knitter can do this.
Well, I already know this is... I want this pink and black. Like, I'm...
To do this hat?
To do that hat. This is...
I have 45 colors, y'all. So,
wow.
there's the possibilities are endless with
Oh,
this
I just
hat.
love it.
We'll do a little film around the store when we're done.
Yeah.
So we can add that in at the end.
So, but Brooklyn Tweed, you have to just...
So...
Yeah, that's the other project. That's
what
another
is this?
beginner. This is called the interval shawl. And there's lots of texture with it. This is also for the person that has learned to knit and wants to do their next project. It's so pretty. Isn't it pretty?
It is amazing.
Very pretty.
So it's a lot of just repeating and knitting and purling and
love
it.
This hat was... You just had to follow it. It never became a pattern or routine. When you just had to make sure you were on. And at the end of the stitch marker, I knew if I was off within that row, and then I'd be backing it up.
Yeah.
And tinking it out or frogging it out, and then redoing it. But this was an enjoyable knit.
That's a great color on YouTube, Parka. That's a really popular color.
I love anything army green.
Me too.
It's my jam.
Me too.
So what else do we have here?
Well, let's talk about some local gals. So Collier in Black, she has been just a love from the beginning of opening Cast On. She's been here. She's originally, really I believe, from Rhode Island, and just darling. She works in the archives for the library in Oberlin, Ohio, Oberlin College. But good dyer. This one is actually called Harbortown Knitting Circle, which is pretty. A lovely little knitting circle in our community. And they meet once a month. So if you are looking for, and you're local, you're looking for a knitting circle, I'll hook you up. They're really nice. But this is the color.
Where do they meet?
They meet at the library once a month.
Okay.
Yeah. Or we meet at the library once a month, I should say.
What day do you meet?
On a Monday. I think it's like the second Monday, but they do all kinds of fun things and field trips and
nice.
Yeah, so that's fun. Another one I've been working with is Clark and Al, and this is the cutest little.
It's a pretty
Christmas little socks with the cute little progress marker.
Did she make the progress markers too? Did she make those?
The progress marker is actually from. I'm sorry. I know that it's one of her. She actually gets the contact for me and has it done. Okay. So, but it is somebody, and I can let you know here in another time. Isn't it adorable?
That is really cute.
Yeah, very, very cute. So that's something really fun. And of course, Heidi and Lana.
Everybody knows how much we love Margaret.
And Changes.
This is Changes.
And she has the
new hat, new kit season.
Kit's wrapped, and you get so much in with your kit. You get stitch markers and a little card.
And we've showed a lot of hers before because we both have done knit up a lot of her.
These are little stitch markers. I mean, they come in. They're jewelry for your needles, don't you think? I mean, everybody should have a set of these,
or several,
right?
Like. All of us, I think we all.
And they're nice and light too, so they don't drag on your.
Yeah.
Little Christmas set.
So cute.
Yes. So those are cute. Another something new that I started is Skanko King. Love Gina.
We ended up on an adventure in the summertime. No,
I wasn't on the adventure.
No, I came out by myself, and then I sent her a message, and I'm like, "How many do you want?" And I'm sending her pictures, and I thought she was going to say one, and she said two, and I'm like, "Well, she bought two. I better buy two also."
It's fun.
That's how we roll.
Fun. Every single stitch, stitch is a different color.
What is this called?
Sexy Slub. And this is Cash Lux. And then I have all the bases covered.
Is this a DK?
This is a fingering weight.
It looks really
it's nice and plump. Yeah. I just made my husband a pair of socks with them. And really, really nice. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, look with the pom-pom.
Oh, yeah. That'd be pretty. Something else I started carrying is signature needles.
Oh, love signature needles.
These are beautiful. Very, very nice. This is the stiletto point.
They are my favorite needle ever.
I have one.
Have you used them?
Yeah, I'm using them on my...
Double points.
using them on my...
Stiletto points. Beautiful.
Bandana.
Oh, are you?
Look at we were just talking about the DPNs.
Yep.
Yeah, these are beautiful. Just beautiful. Great company. They're out of Wisconsin. Really nice.
All American made.
All American made, and that's important to me.
High quality.
High quality, yes. Yeah, that is.
Tell us about this hat.
Oh, you
This
love
is
this
so
hat,
pretty.
don't you?
love
So
that.
this is
Very
called
pretty.
Winter Cable Hat. And this is made with somebody else that I've had a long-standing relationship and love with is 3 Irish girls. They're out of Duluth, Minnesota. Great girls. Hard workers. And so this is a worsted white, Springvale worsted, and their mohair held together. And the hat is called Winter Cable Hat. And I have, isn't that pretty?
It is really pretty.
Very fun knit.
Do you have the mohair here?
I do.
I
Yes.
feel like I might be missing out on that. I haven't
You're
knit with
missing out.
I
You
haven't
gotta
knit
knit
with
it.
mohair yet.
It's just
I want to do
beautiful.
that headband. There's a headband pattern that you put with the mohair. I want to do one of those.
Mohair is, a lot of people are afraid of it. Don't be afraid. Just go with
Just
it.
do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Yeah.
There's just so much to look at. I'm like distracted.
Aw.
Hard to pay attention.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my typical
Pretty
life.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking around. What else is there?
Well,
The
Show the
Brooklyn
ink
Tweed.
bag that she carries the ink too.
The Brooklyn
Right?
Tweed
Ink, is
stuff
that-
too.
yeah. Oh, my little ink bags. Yes.
I have a green one of these.
Those are such great little project bags.
They're so
I
nice.
do not have one of those.
Look at
Yeah.
how
I
nice
like
it
one.
is.
I have a couple of the Notions bags.
Yeah, you
that I
just
love.
slip it in. It's got a nice little
little window.
then
window. Shows
here's
your
the little-
project.
The little Notions bags.
Yeah,
See
I
how
love my
cute.
Notions bags.
Little drawstring. And then we have beautiful sister too, which I carry their bags. They're 2 sisters out of Chicago. And
We
they're
met them at.
We did.
Yeah.
When did we meet them?
Yarn
At
Con.
YarnCon.
YarnCon. Yeah, you guys travel. You guys get around.
We do. We're the
Yeah, we
we're the
do.
get around girls.
Yeah. Tell me
Sure,
about your shawl. You gotta.
Share. This is the Goldfish Memory.
That is so pretty.
By Casapinko.
So we last February. This was our knit for the Sodders retreat.
It's so
We
pretty.
started them. So we were supposed to start them there, but there was a few girls who were.
Guess
way
who was
ahead
the
of
last one to
game.
finish?
Uh-oh.
That'd be me. I did finish it though.
Yeah, you did.
So I did finish it. But
Yeah.
again, last, and then I was feeling bad. The whole Thursday night group from Elmore knit them, or many of the people from there, and they just they were
whipped their
done. I was
own.
like, "Are you kidding me? Well, you barely bought the yarn for that, and there it is."
I know it.
Like, holy cow!
Now is that this? That's not the same pattern as this one. No, it's different.
No, this is made with shelter. So let me show you this. This is Brooklyn Tweed shelter, and the
love
pattern is
that.
called Link. Isn't it just stunning? Yeah.
That's really pretty. That is like
That is a woolen spun, so that is going to give you, that beefy, nice look. And I love the cast on. It's a
Yeah, that
tubular
I love
cast
that,
on.
Yeah.
Such a finished infinity.
It's
It just-
amazing.
Yeah, just beautiful. I have a beautiful trunk show going on, so they sent that, which is so nice. Yeah.
so you don't get to keep it.
No,
How sad.
unless I can make one.
That would be- I know,
That's
but
one thing I want to make.
I would be
It's-
sad. So you have to send the sweaters and
I
stuff.
do.
Oh,
Yes, but I can get more. They're
beautiful.
so supportive. They have, whatever
they?
I want. Yes.
So you want to talk about? You have the full line of Brooklyn Tweed, right?
I have everything but quarry,
Okay.
but that's coming.
What is Quarry?
That's the bulky weight. That is
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes.
I am a Brooklyn Tweed fan now. when I come back from my vacation, I'm going to knit the turtle dove out of
Ooh,
Loft.
that'll be beautiful.
I was fighting it. I wasn't gonna do it, but I do. I'm gonna knit it out.
I'm
of
so
the Loft.
glad you love it. It's just a beautiful yarn. It's a beautiful story. And it's American made, sheep to skein. How can you?
Look at. I mean, this
didn't
is
know that.
Yes, sheep
this
to
is
skein.
the shelter that was made out of. It is. It's beautiful.
It is lovely.
What else do we have going on?
Oh, my lamb jewelry.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes,
The
everybody's
lamb
been loving
jewelry.
my lamb jewelry. So this is a new friend of mine named Julie Lamb. She's out of New York, and she does
Is that
some
really her
cute.
last name?
I was thinking
That is really her last name.
Sorry,
That's
Julie.
awesome.
And
It's a
she's
great name.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty famous in New York with
Right.
her other jewelry. She has 2 different lines. She decided she wanted to do lamb because it is her last name.
That's so cool.
And so once she started doing this lamb jewelry, then she started getting, the knitting community. She's like,
Yes.
I had no idea.
Right.
She doesn't knit. So now she's making lamb jewelry and
where does she sell? What platform does she sell from? Is she
She-
just her website or
she has
She carries it here.
Oh,
no, actually I
you
don't.
don't.
I don't
Okay,
carry
okay.
it here.
Okay, I thought
She
you
is actually has stores in New York, but you can find her on Instagram. BUEWE Julie Lamb. So
Okay.
and I have a little discount code, so if you're interested,
Sorry, people.
instant message me on Instagram, Cast on Yarn Studio, and I can get you a little discount. So if you're
Okay,
interested, but she has
nice.
all kinds of cute lamb jewelry.
So we were thinking about a giveaway, right? Maybe that would be a good
Yes.
time. You can
Yes,
tell how we're going to do that.
so I have to get my little notes here. So this is the giveaway that Brenda is generously donating for our giveaway.
2 skeins of Puri for the Cloudline hat with the pattern. So, yes. And this is Admiral and Nori colorway. So,
So that's the one you're wearing. Right?
it is the one I'm
Okay.
wearing. So,
Thank you,
Beautiful.
Brenda. That's
Thank you
very
very
generous. So,
yes.
So
And-
where do I sign up?
So if you go to Instagram and follow Cast On Yarn Studio, and the other thing to do is to follow or like and subscribe to 2 Purls in a Pod on
Right?
YouTube,
Right?
and tag how many yarn loving friends? Should we
Many
just
as
say-
you want.
Yeah, tag your yarn
One
loving
or
friends. Yeah,
many, you know?
tag at least one person
Yeah.
who is a yarn loving, one of your yarn loving friends, because we all know everybody has yarn loving friends, don't they? And the giveaway is going to end on, or the last day to sign up will be, I'm thinking December 31st will be good. December 31st, we'll shut it down and then get it mailed out that first week of January.
Okay, so when they tag someone, where are they tagging?
On
Just wanna make sure we
Instagram.
on
got-
okay. On Instagram, and they can't tag through YouTube, really, can they? No tagging through YouTube.
No. Okay.
No, so they have
So
to
on
like
Cast
your.
on Yarn Studio,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna tag your friends.
Okay.
Yeah. Tag your friends. Join their YouTube channel.
Come on over to Vermilion
Yes.
to Cast On Yarn Studio. In Vermilion, there's a lot to do here.
Mm-hmm.
There's Brummer's chocolates,
Mm-hmm.
really good chocolates. There is
We love Brummers.
there's Brummer's chocolates. There is
Candle.
a candle place that we love called Swan Creek Candle.
Swan Creek candles.
Peppermint twist. I have
Yeah,
to get
she
some
wants to
more.
go get
I
some more
love
candles.
That
That
candle.
is a
There-
nice clean
Oh,
scent.
I love that.
There's a
Yes.
cross stitch store here that I don't cross stitch as much as I used to, but I still love to go look around in there. So there is Claire's
Stitching Post. Yes.
And
And
what
then
else?
There's several restaurants.
Olive
in the
Scene.
area.
There's a brand new restaurant next door called the Pavilion Grill. They are doing a really nice job. So you can come and grab some lunch here, or at any of the fine restaurant, any of the restaurants. We even have a 5-star restaurant here called Chez Francois, the French
Oh, we
restaurant.
were talking about that the
somebody
other
Which
day.
is
somebody
lovely.
asked about that.
You can always, as a special little thing. Oh, one thing I wanted to say too, Beth Brown Renzel's coming again this next year, so I'll have
Okay.
sign up soon on that.
Nice.
She's coming from Vermont.
So you'll on your Instagram you'll put something
I
up
will,
on there,
so
and maybe
watch
you could
for
let
that.
us know and we can
Sure.
Talk
post
about it.
on the
And sometimes the yarn truck stops by too.
Yarn Birds,
Yeah,
we're hoping
uh-huh.
Robin will come back, and I just spoke to her yesterday, so let's hope we can get that worked out with Harbortown Knitting Circle.
Yeah,
So-
we actually visited her truck in New York, in Rhinebeck.
Yeah.
Well, we visited
Well,
it
it
the week
was-
before, and she was out of what we wanted up in
Right.
in Ann Arbor at
Okay.
that fiber festival. So then she said she was getting more in of these bags
Yes.
with the embroidery on them.
Aren't those so cute?
Yes. And so then we were waiting in line for the yarn bazaar, and you were,
Rhinecliff, was it in Rhinecliff?
that was in Rhinebeck,
Rhinebeck.
Right
okay.
back.
and we were able to shop at her store there while everybody was waiting in line because we were
Fun.
in line. Uh-huh.
Yep.
It was a really
fun.
good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is fun. It's a lot of fun. It is.
So, did you have a story to tell about your friend?
Well, sort of, yeah. So I saw Cheryl on Thursday night like I usually do, and on Friday I saw he had a nice whisker coming out of my chin, and I really think if she was that good a friend, she would have helped me out there.
Staying out of this one.
Right, you're right between us. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
So yeah.
So she
Hard to
sends me
get
a
old.
text, and I said, your friend's eyesight is not that good.
yeah,
And then
she needs to wear damn glasses.
She sends me a message back that I need to wear my glasses.
Yes.
So, and Thursday night was very distracting for me. I had a lot going on at home. And then on my way out the door, I checked the mail, and I got a subpoena for 4 months of jury duty.
Ooh.
Ugh.
All I got was Grocery Girls squishy.
And I
mail.
didn't get my squishy mail. I didn't get what I wanted. So
That's good.
That's way better than a subpoena.
it was
You're
a
gonna have
ship
to
all
tell me
day.
about this squishy mail.
Yeah, well, we got her latest.
The Grocery Girls had their Christmas sock kit, and it was like a pre-order. And I mean, it's been a while.
We both were like, no, we're not gonna get it, and then we were like, we both got it.
And then I'm like, she's like, well, I might have got that, and I'm like, yeah, me too.
Have you met them?
No,
No.
not yet.
Oh, I was able to meet Tracy in California
Oh,
last
nice.
year at Stitches event.
Oh yeah, she went by herself to that too, didn't
So
she?
lovely
Nice.
and so sweet.
Yeah,
But they are hysterical.
one of these
aren't
days,
they?
I hope.
You
I get
will.
my passport.
Yeah, Becky still doesn't have her passport. Do you know that we have this ongoing battle about Becky not having a passport?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, someday.
Why don't you have it? Well, you're going to be forced
I'm
to.
wanted in 4 countries. I can't do it. No.
For yarn theft.
Yeah.
It was for yarn theft. You can't trust her. All right. Well, so like us, subscribe, go to Instagram.
Come see Brenda at
Come
Cast
Come see
On.
Brenda and Cast On. Get all the yarny goods.
Yeah. Well, thank you for letting us interview you.
Oh,
and
crash your
letting us
store.
come to your
Pleasure.
store.
How fun is
Yeah.
this? It's just, yeah. So happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
We'll see you one more time because we're
Before
going to do our
Christmas.
little gift exchange on,
Oh,
on
fun.
For our
Yeah.
two Purls gift exchange.
Fun.
Stay
All right.
tuned.
All right.
We should be.